103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to the Superstands Cleaning Service Ottawa University Basketball pregame show. Whether it's carpet, upholstery, furniture, or tile, make Superstand your cleaning man. Call Superstand's Cleaning Service for a free estimate today at 418-2463. Now, let's go courtside and join KOFO's Casey Weeder.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mabee Arena as Ottawa University gets set to take on Kansas Wesleyan as a battle of two fourth-place teams duke it out for an opportunity to potentially host a first-round game in the KCAC tournament. Ottawa 14-10 overall. Kansas Wesleyan 13-9. Both teams 11-7 in conference play. Tonight is the 179th all-time meeting between the two teams. Ottawa leads the series 102-76. Series is tied 50-50 in games played in Salina, Kansas between the two teams. Ottawa 4-3 against the Coyotes under head coach Aaron Stiebenthal. Coyotes did win the first meeting of the season between these two teams as they took an 81-75 victory over Ottawa in Wilson Fieldhouse on December 8th. Ottawa shot 40% from the floor, just 26% from behind the three-point line, and 62.5% from the free throw line. Ryan Haskins led the way with 19 points. Isaiah Palmer finished with 17 points and 11 rebounds. Alex Grice scored 16, and Taz Jones came off the bench to score 15. The Braves have scored over 100 points 3 times against the Coyotes. Ottawa 2-1 in those games. That's important because Kansas Wesleyan has not scored over 90 points since December when they scored 100 points against Bethany. As that one was in an overtime contest. That was the last time they scored over 90. Ottawa has scored over 90 in 4 of their last 8 games. So they scored 105 against Sterling. They scored 113 against Southwestern, and they've scored over 80 against Avila, Friends, and Tabor. So that's important in the matchup tonight if Ottawa wants to come away with the victory. If it gets high scoring, Ottawa has a really good chance here on the road. We'll go ahead and take our first break of the Superstands Clinic pregame show. You've been listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
When nasty dark spots and stains invade your home's floors and upholstery, wait, it's a truck, SUV. No, it's Stan's cleaning service van to the rescue. With over 40 years of experience, Stan is a superhero at battling villainous stains and spots, using hot water extraction steam to clean carpet, upholstery, grout, and tile. And VCT tile maintenance, your home will shine and smell oh so good. Let Stan be your cleaning man. Call 785-418-2463.
The KOFO DIY Supply Home Base Home and Garden Expo is coming March 2nd and 3rd, and booth space is filling up fast. Be a vendor at this year's show and promote your business to hundreds of potential customers at one time, face-to-face, at the ORC Goppert Building March 2nd and 3rd. Reserve your booth by emailing sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220. But do it today before we're sold out. Get your customers ready for spring with the biggest event of the season, the KOFO DIY Supply Home Base Home and Garden Expo from KOFO.
Back here at Mabee Arena, as we're about 5 minutes away from the starting lineups and national anthem. And Ottawa's last time out, it feels like it was so long ago, just 6 days ago, when Ottawa defeated Sterling College 105-97 in Wilson Fieldhouse as it took overtime for the Braves to knock off the Warriors. Braves finished at 57% from the floor, 39% from behind the three-point line, and 78% from the free throw line. Palmer led Ottawa with 28 points. The most important points of the game for Isaiah Palmer came at the end of regulation as he hit a three-pointer to send it to overtime with just over 7 seconds remaining. The Braves also able to get contributions from Taz Jones. He finished with a double-double with 24 points to go along with 10 rebounds. Matt Balday came off the bench to score 16. Ryan Haskins finished with 14 points and 5 assists. Ottawa sits at 14-10, 11-7 in KCAC play as they enter, coming off that win at Wilson Fieldhouse 105-97. Still led in scoring at 22, rebounds at 8.8, and blocks at 1.2 by Isaiah Palmer. Jackson Mallory leads Ottawa with 4.5 assists per game and steals at 1.4. The Braves are ranked 12th in the nation in total offensive rebounds, 18th in total blocks, and 21st in blocks per game. Isaiah Palmer ranks 7th in the nation in total scoring, 10th in points per game, and 18th in total rebounds. Their opponent tonight, the Kansas Wesleyan Coyotes, 13-9, 11-7 in the KCAC. Kansas Wesleyan currently on a 2-game winning streak as they got the Kansas City double with wins over Avila 60-56 on the 24th and over St. Mary on Saturday 70-60. In that victory against St. Mary, Kansas Wesleyan shot over 49% from the floor, 29% from behind the three-point line, and 50% from the free throw line. Jordan McNally led the way with 21 points on 8 of 12 shooting. A.J. Range finished with 12. James Brooks leads the team in scoring at 16 a game. Range is the team's leader in rebounding at 6.4. And Othello Cross led KWU in blocks per game at 1.09. As a team, they are ranked 4th in the nation in defensive three-point field goal percentage at 30%. James Brooks ranks 24th in the nation in three-point field goals made per game. We'll take another break. You've been listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Puppies, kids, and Saturday night poker parties can all wreak havoc with your home's floors and furniture. Time to call Super Stan's Cleaning Service. Stan knows a thing or two about cleaning spots and stains, because over 40 years in business, he's seen a spot or two. Using hot water extraction steam to clean carpet, upholstery, grout and tile, and VCT towel maintenance, your spots and stains won't stand a chance. Let Stan be your cleaning man. Call 785-418-2463 or on Facebook at Super Stan's Cleaning Service. The KOFO Sports Guide keeps you in touch with your team, area high schools, or Ottawa University. Find your team's schedule in the KOFO Sports Guide, featuring football, volleyball, wrestling, and basketball, golf, soccer, tennis, baseball, softball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Santa Fe Trail Meets, Ottawa Recreation Commission, Prouty Building Services, Edward Jones Representative Ryan Henningsen, and Ottawa Co-op. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
Welcome back, as we got about a minute and 40 seconds till the national anthem and starting lineups. Looking at scores from around the KCAC, we had our first upset on the ladies' side today, as number one in the conference, Sterling, goes down 70-68 to Bethel. That's good news for Coyote fans here in Kansas Wesleyan, as they now move into a tie for first with Tabor. Bethany falls to Tabor 54-53. McPherson defeats Friends 73-64. Avila beats York 58-38. Southwestern falls to St. Mary 72-62, and Ottawa falls to Kansas Wesleyan 61-53. Matchups on the men's side tonight: Tabor is at Bethany, St. Mary at number 8 Southwestern, Ottawa, of course, here in Salina against Kansas Wesleyan, Sterling at Bethel, and York at Avila, along with Friends at number 20 Friends at McPherson. So Oklahoma Wesleyan is the team that is off tonight in KCAC play. Big thing for Ottawa tonight is to get off to a good start. Very sluggish against Kansas Wesleyan the first time around. Had a chance to talk with head coach Aaron Stephenthal before the game. He felt like that was one that might have gotten away from him. You look at his post-game comments, talked about how they were out tough, talked about how that game was going to sting for a while. That was the first home loss for Ottawa on the season back on December 8th. It was also the first game for the Braves in front of a pretty empty crowd at Wilson Fieldhouse, because it was the first game without students on campus. Ottawa, if they can get this into a shootout, have a really good chance. I mentioned Kansas Wesleyan hasn't scored over 90 points since January 10th. Ottawa scored over 100 points and is averaging over 92 points in their last 5 games. Ottawa has lost 2 on the road against Friends and Tabor College. They've lost 3 of 4 on the road, with that sole win in 2019 coming against Avila on January 10th. We'll go ahead and wrap up the pregame show. When we come back, we will have opening tips. You've been listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Thank you for listening to the Super Stan's Cleaning Service Ottawa University Basketball pregame show. Tip-off is coming up. Ask any coach. Wishing for a good game is not the best game plan. At home, wishing your carpet and furniture were clean isn't much of a game plan either. Stop wishing. Let Super Stan be your cleaning man. Super Stan's Cleaning Service at 418-2463. Stan's been making life clean, fresh, and more enjoyable for your friends and neighbors for over 40 years. Kids, pets, unexpected visits from relatives, they all can take a toll on your carpet. Live life clean and fresh. Call Super Stan's Cleaning Service today at 418-2463. Let Stan be your cleaning man. 418-2463. You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
The City of Ottawa makes it easy for you to stay informed and be part of your community by visiting their website, ottawaks.gov. You can sign up for city alerts and city news, report an issue you'd like to see taken care of, even pay your bill online. It's where the city and citizens come together online at ottawaks.gov.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I learned very young being in the funeral business wasn't just a job, it was a way of life. Never dull, sometimes stressful, but always fulfilling. I wanted to be a part of that and carry on the family tradition.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this Ottawa University Braves basketball broadcast on 103.7 FM, 1220, and online at KOFO.com. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Quality Structures Incorporated, Ransom Memorial Health, Ottawa University, and by Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Superstand's Cleaning Service, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank, Costantino's Price Chopper. Ottawa University basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Adamson Brothers, Dingle & Son Mortuary, CarStar, C.S. Cunningham Construction, and by Leon's, the Ottawa Herald, Great Life Golf and Fitness, Arvest Bank, the City of Ottawa, and State Farm Agent Keith King. Now let's return courtside and join KOFO's Casey Weeder.
Hello, everyone, and welcome into Maybe Arena. I'm Casey Weeder, live with you as Ottawa takes on the Kansas Wesleyan Coyotes. We'll get you your starting lineup here for the Braves. The visiting team here tonight. At guard, number 10, Ryan Haskins. He's the 5'10 junior from Osage City, Kansas. At guard, number 12, Alex Greisman, the 6'4 senior from Grapevine, Texas. At forward, number 13, Isaiah Palmer, the 6'6 senior from Brooklyn, New York. At guard, number 31, Jackson Mallory, the 6'2 sophomore from Lawrence, Kansas. And at forward, number 34, Tasmania, Indiana Jones, the 6'5 senior from Parkin, Arkansas. Starting lineup for the Kansas Wesleyan Coyotes. At guard, number 5, Braden White, a 5'11 sophomore from Topeka, Kansas. At guard, number 10, James Brooks, the 6'2 junior from Cherokee, Kansas, the transfer from Pratt Community College. At forward, number 21, A.J. Raines, the 6'6 sophomore from Junction City. At center, number 21, Marquise Kramer, the 6-foot sophomore from Aurora, Colorado. And at center, number 35, Jordan McNelly, 6'5 junior from Salina, Kansas, the transfer from Cloud Community College. In the first matchup, Ottawa got behind by 9 early in the second half after they took a 2-point lead into the second half, and Ottawa tried to shoot its way back into the game from behind the arc. They trailed by as many as 12 and got it to as close as 3. The Braves did have the ball down 3 with 2:18 to go and turned it over, and that was really when Kansas Wesleyan put it away. Ottawa has to continue to work it inside the way they did against Sterling. Even though the Warriors were hitting 3 after 3, Ottawa continued to get easy bucket after easy bucket, and down the stretch, the Warriors weren't able to connect from behind the arc. Have to stick with the game plan, which is force it inside. If Taz Jones scores 24 again, have to feel really good about Ottawa's chances here tonight. Someone else for Ottawa, whether it's Haskins or Balde, they pour in another 20. This team is tough to beat, and then you add Isaiah Palmer, who scored over 25 points in the last 6 contests. It's a dangerous ball club, but the Coyotes have played well, especially picking up 2 big victories on the road against Avila and against St. Mary on the road last week. Ottawa in the black jerseys, Ottawa across the chest in gold. Coyotes white jerseys, as they will have Coyotes across the chest in purple, outlined in gold as Jones wins the tip. Goes into the hands of Jackson Mallory. He'll dribble handoff with Greisman, and Greisman steps out of bounds. And Ottawa turns it over on their first possession. Starters again for Ottawa: Haskins, Greisman, Palmer, Mallory, and Jones. For the Coyotes, it's White, Brooks, Range, Kramer, and McNelly. Left wing, it's Kramer. He'll go down low to McNelly. McNelly works on Palmer, spins in the lane. Jumper is good, and the foul as it goes on Palmer. As McNelly scored 21 points against St. Mary's, scored 17 against Ottawa in the first matchup, where he was 5 of 11 and 7 of 10 from the foul line, and a quick chance to convert from the free throw line for Jordan McNelly on the 3-point play. He's a 60% foul shooter. Free throw for McNelly is good, and Kansas Wesleyan goes up 3-0 here early on. And they are going to guard Mallory the length of the floor. We've seen a couple teams do that this season. We'll see if the officials let them play with the hand check here tonight. If we get a quick whistle early on, maybe they'll back off the pressure. Pass inside to Jones where they double team him with Kramer. Jones working on range. Jones spinning in the lane, going off the glass and scoring. And then he takes out the referee, but I think they're going to call him for a travel. No, they're going to say it's a foul inside on the Coyotes. As Ottawa had actually run to the other length of the floor, thinking it was a turnover. Instead, it's a foul on A.J. Range, his first team foul. They'll lob it to Palmer as he works on McNelly. Step back jumper from Palmer from 10. It's in and out. Rebound by Kramer. Kramer quickly to Braden White. White on the right wing. Looking inside. They will go to Range. Guarded by Jones. Range spinning inside. They'll kick it out to Brooks. Wide open for three. Ottawa lost him and he'll hit it. Braden White with the three-pointer, and it's a 6-0 lead here for Kansas Wesleyan early on. White can shoot it at 31%, and they're going to say it was last touched by Ottawa, as the pass was intended for Haskins. Haskins thought it went off Kramer, but a tumultuous start here for Ottawa as they've turned it over 2 out of 3 possessions. And there's something on the floor, so they'll clean it up here real quick. Ottawa down 6-0, 18:48 remaining in the first half. Kansas Wesleyan got a 3-point play on their first possession and then a 3-pointer from Braden White on the second. White gets a screen from both sides, another screen from Range. White in the lane. They'll kick it out to Brooks. Brooks steps into a 3-pointer. It's off the mark. Long rebound is going to be saved by Kramer. No, he's going to say they stepped out of bounds. Ottawa does force a miss there. Brooks, the leading scorer on this team at 16 a game. 21 against Ottawa in the first matchup. Just 3 of 7, and a quick turnover here by Ottawa as looking to score is White. He loses the handle. McNelly gets the rebound. McNelly out to Brooks for 3 in transition. It's off the mark. Rebound by Mallory. Mallory quickly to Haskins. Ottawa 2-on-2. Haskins to Jones in the corner. Greisen for 3. Wide open. It's off the mark. Rebound by McNelly. Braves now 0 of 2 from the field. White driving on Greisen. Leaves it in the corner to Brooks. Up top to McNelly. Left side for Kramer. Kramer goes baseline. Takes it back up top to Range. Cross-court pass to White. White open for 3 again. It's going to come up short. Rebound by Greisen. Greisen's pass is going to be stolen away by McNelly. And then a whistle and a foul called on Mallory for the reach-in. For Ottawa, that is their 3rd turnover. Ottawa trying to get into this one. Ottawa had a 6-day break between that game against Sterling last Thursday. Tonight's matchup against Kansas Wesleyan, the Coyotes played on Saturday. And for Mallory, that is going to be his first personal, and Daryl Bowie will come into the game for the Braves. Bowie, the 5'10 junior from Rome, Georgia, as he will guard White and stay on him like glue here on this possession. White still hanging on to it. Passes tip. Range comes away with it. They'll leave it back with Kramer. Up top to White. 14 on the shot clock for the Coyotes. Ottawa with some help defense as White gets in the lane. Floater is an air ball. And it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Ottawa with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Kramer to inbound. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Kramer throws it all the way near midcourt to McNelly. 6 seconds. Over to Brooks. Deep 3 on the way is in. And Balde quickly to the scorer's table. Ottawa down 9-0. 17-12 to go in the first half. Ottawa will run motion. Leaves it with Haskins. Now to Greisen. Haskins open in the corner. He's going to shoot the 3, and he'll end the Ottawa drought with a made 3-pointer. Ottawa trails by 6. 17 minutes to play in the first half. Kramer near midcourt, works to the right wing. Dribble handoff with Brooks. Left side with White. White looking to get in the lane, and they're going to call Bowie for the foul. I say he was called for the push. Balde into the game for Greisen. Balday, number 5, the 6'1 junior from Olathe, Kansas. Inbound goes to White. In the corner to Kramer. He steps into a three. It's off the mark. Rebound by Balday as he got a lot of body there from range. Over to Bowie. Long pass finds Taz Jones. Taz Jones pass in the corner for a three for Haskins is good. An unselfish basketball there by Taz Jones. That's the second time he's found a teammate open in the corner, and this time they convert as they get within 3 at 9-6. White right wing in the corner to Kramer. Back up top to White. Kansas Wesleyan 3 of 7 from the floor. Brooks right wing works. Pass inside is tipped, and it's going to go out of bounds with a turnover on the Coyotes. Brooks was looking for range, cutting to the basket. 16-13 to play. Kansas Wesleyan started out on a 9-0 run, but Ottawa has got it down to a 3-point deficit after back-to-back three-pointers from Ryan Haskins. Bowie in the corner to Balday. Down low to Palmer. Palmer working on McNally. Fadeaway's good from 4 feet, and Ottawa's got it down to 1 at 9-8. 15:54 left in the first half. Braves on an 8-0 run, countering that 9-0 run from the Coyotes to start the game. McNally, dribble handoff with Brooks. Guarded by Balday. Pass in the corner to White again for 3. It's off the mark. Rebound by Palmer. Palmer to Bowie, and it's going to be stolen away as Bowie knocks it out of bounds. Palmer was trying to leave it for Bowie in the backcourt, and White read it the whole way. 15:35 left in the first half. Coyotes up by 1. 4th turnover on Ottawa. White, guarded by Bowie. Right wing to Kramer. Kramer was the defensive player of the week 2 weeks ago in the KCAC. He'll go down low to Range. Rain works on McDowell, and he'll looks to score over the top of McDowell, but earns the foul as it doesn't fall. McDowell, number 35, 6'7" sophomore from Paola. McDowell had 9 points last Thursday. Only had 1 foul in that game, too. Free throw good for Range. Range with 12 points against St. Mary's on Saturday. 6 of 12 from the field, 8 rebounds, and 3 steals. Second free throw for Range is going to come up short. Rebound by Balday for Ottawa. Balday's just going to bring it up himself. Palmer leaves it with Haskins on the left wing. Haskins dribbles back to the right wing as we're handed off to Balday. In the corner it goes to Haskins. Haskins with the jumper from 8. It's good, and Haskins has scored 8 points, and he's 3 of 3 from the field with a hot start for the junior from Osage City. White, guarded by Bowie. He splits the double team. Layup's good for Braden White. And the length of the floor pass as Palmer was looking for McDowell goes through his hands and out of bounds. 5th turnover of the night on the Braves.
Keep working it down.
White. Bowie draped all over him. It's a screen from McNally. McNally, short corner, driving on Palmer, gets in the lane. Floater's good from 4 feet. And it's a 4-point lead again for the Coyotes after Ottawa had gotten within 1. Balday looking left side. He's going to have to hand it off to Haskins. Haskins to Palmer on the right wing. Now back up to Bowie with 10 on the shot clock. Bowie, pick and roll here with McDowell. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds by McNally. He tried to reach around that time to knock it out. In for the Coyotes will be number 4, Zach Ramble, 6'2" junior from Racine, Wisconsin, transfer from North Dakota State. Also in number 32, Othello Cross, 6'7" senior from Gainesville, Georgia, transfer from Allen County. 6 seconds on the shot clock for the Braves. Haskins to inbound in front of the Coyote bench. Braves going from left to right here in the first half. Palmer, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Palmer driving on McNally, goes off the glass, shot's no good, Cross with the rebound. Kramer, left side pass, that finds Brooks to Othello Cross. He works on McDowell. Cross, floater in the lanes off the back rim, rebound to Balday. Balday up to Haskins on the right wing, guarded by Ramble. Haskins picks up his dribble. He'll find Balday in the short corner. Up top to Palmer. He steps into a three. It's off the back rim. Rebound by Cross. Palmer off to a slow start. Only 2 points and a rebound so far. Ramel to McNelly. McNelly steps into one from 18 and no hit it. If Jordan McNelly's going to hit shots like that, that is going to be a big problem for the Braves as he's got 7. McNelly, who has played well over the last couple weeks, and they're going to call a foul inside. No, they're going to say he's just lost out of bounds by Bowie, but it was last touched by Cross. Jones comes in, Greisen comes in, along with Kyle Patrick, as McDowell, Haskins, and Palmer take a seat. 16-10, Coyotes lead. Braves are 4 of 7 from the field. Coyotes 5 of 11. Inbound to Greisen in the left corner. Greisen looking to get in the lane, kicks it up top to Bowie. Bowie guarded by Kramer, dribbles behind the back, loses the handle, it's stolen away. Brooks in transition. Brooks guarded by Balday all the way to the bucket and scores. 18-10, Coyote lead. Greisen back to Bowie, left side for Patrick. Patrick backdoor cut finds Balday, and can't get it to go. Tries to get his own rebound as Brooks went over the back of him to grab the ball. No whistle. Ramel, left wing, up top to Brooks. Now to McNelly. McNelly from the free throw line goes left wing to Ramel. Down low to Cross. Cross to Kramer near midcourt. 14 on the shot clock. Kramer to the wing. Kramer to Cross at the elbow. Cross in the corner goes to McNelly. McNelly inside looking to score. It's an air ball. Rebound by Ottawa. And Greisen with it for the Braves. 8-point lead for Kansas Wesleyan. Palmer. Inside it's Jones. Jones off the glass. Shot's no good. And nothing falling for Ottawa here early on. Ramel in transition. Ramel's going to be called with the charge as he ran over Darryl Bowie. Mallory back into the game for Bowie as he takes the charge. First personal on Ramel. Second team foul on the Coyotes. Braves have 4 team fouls. Braves just 4 of 9 from the field. Coyotes 7 of 14. Balday right wing, guarded by McNelly. Balday passing the corner to Greisen. Greisen to the elbow. Back in the corner to Balday. Balday with the screen from Jones. Now back up top to Mallory. Mallory screen coming from Taz Jones. Looking for the pick and roll. Greisen, he'll shoot the 3 from straight away. It's away off the mark. Offensive rebound by Jones. Putback's good with the right hand. And the drought for Ottawa ends as they trail by 6, 18-12, 11:25 to go in the half. Braves have never led in the game. Coyotes have led by as many as 9. Kramer to McNelly. McNelly to the bucket. Partially blocked, but his tip-in's good from the backside. 8-point lead again for Kansas Wesleyan. Balday down low to Jones. Jones up top to Mallory. Greisen left wing. Greisen on Brooks. Kicks it out to Mallory for 3. It's going to be way off the mark. Offensive rebound right to Taz Jones. Jones guarded by Cross. He'll lose the handle, and Kramer goes the other way. Kramer in transition. He'll leave it for Ramel. His layup's no good. Brooks' putback is there. And it's a 10-point lead for the Coyotes, their largest of the game. Balday going by McNelly. Runner in the lane's an air ball. Putback by Jones is good, though. And Ottawa within 8 at 22-14. In the corner is Ramel. Back to Kramer. To McNelly on the right side of the floor. Dribble handoff with Brooks. He'll step into another 3. This time it's a miss. Brooks hasn't missed many here early on as he's got 7. Pass inside to Patrick. Clicks it out to Balday open for a 3. It's off the mark. Patrick was wide open. Didn't know anyone was there. Instead kicked it in the corner to Balday. Ottawa trails 22-14. 10:05 to play in the first half. Ottawa at 40% from the field. Coyotes at 46. Othello Cross on the right block. He tries to guard Patrick. Reverse layup's good. Patrick tried to guard him, and it went right by him on the baseline. 10-point lead again for Kansas Wesleyan. Balday right corner. Screen from Jones. Balday to Greisen. Greisen loses it. It's going to be kicked out of bounds. No, he does save. No, they're going to say he finally stepped out of bounds as Ramel got the tip. Subs coming here for Kansas Wesleyan. Nathaniel Leach will come in along with Peyton Haller. Leach, the junior from Houston, Texas. Ottawa takes another timeout. It'll be a 30-second break. You're listening to Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Dad, throw me the ball. No, throw it to me.
Okay, here it comes.
Uh-oh. Dad, will that stain come out of the couch?
Kids, there's only one man that can take care of that stain. Super Stan.
You better call him before Mom gets home.
Already on it.
Playing outdoor games, indoors, not a good idea. But Superstan's cleaning service can save the day with hot water extraction to steam clean your carpet, upholstery, even grout and tile. It is a good idea to let Superstan be your cleaning man. Call 785-248-2463.
Ottawa down 24-14. They've turned it over 9 times here early on. And Kansas Wesleyan with a chance to take their largest lead of the game here with a bucket. On the floor for Kansas Wesleyan is Rammel, Cross, Leach, Haller, and White. For Ottawa, Mallory, Palmer, Jones, Balday, and Greisman. White in the corner to Leach, to Haller. Back to Leach on the right wing. Leach looking to drive on Cross. Pass is going to be stolen away. No, White comes away with it somehow. Ottawa had 3 players there, and somehow White grabs the ball. Cross inside. Layup's good on the reverse. Ottawa down by 12. Mallory across the timeline, guarded by Braden White. Looking left side. No one moving for Ottawa. Someone has to get open. And losing the handle is Mallory, and White goes the other way. Mallory looking to foul White, and does, and he'll shoot 2. That will be the second personal on Jackson Mallory, 5th team foul on Ottawa. Braden White so far controlled it for the Coyotes. His first free throw is up and no good. Butch comes in for Mallory. Haskins will come in for Greisman. 12-point lead for the Coyotes. Chance to make it 13. Second on the way for White is good. Kansas Wesleyan leads by 13, 27-14. 8:50 left in the first half. Balday right corner. Gets a screen from Jones. Kicks it to Butts. Butts in the right corner, dribbles back to the middle of the floor. Now back to the right side. He picks up his dribble. He's in trouble. Leaves it with Haskins. Haskins, 10 seconds on the shot clock, goes back to Butts. Screen from Jones. Butts fits the double team. Right-hand layup is good with the double clutch for Chris Butts. As he comes off the bench, he gets a layup. Get out within 11 with 8:20 left in the first half. Haller to White. Started by Butts. Screen coming from Cross. White in the lane. Goes to Leach on the wing. And a whistle and a foul called on Ottawa. This is going to go on Balday with the forearm. For Balday, that's his first personal. 16 foul on the Braves. That's 6 on Ottawa. Only 2 on the Coyotes so far from Kansas Wesleyan. White driving at Palmer, looks to score off the glass, can't get it to go. And then Cross will be called for it over the back. That's going to be the first personal on Othello Cross. Braves trail by 11. 8 minutes left in the first half. Coyotes have led by as many as 13. Braves at 41% from the field. The Yotes at 50%. But guarded by White. Finds Haskins on the wing. In the corner to Balday. They lob it inside. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Haller. They're trying to throw the lob inside to Palmer. It was posting up on Haller. Pass was more on a line than a lob. Butts on the inbound. Goes out to Palmer in the corner. Back to Haskins. Haskins picks up his dribble. Finds Butts in the right corner. Butts in the lane. Leaves it out to Balday. Balday crossover dribble. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Butts goes baseline. Attacks the basket. He's fouled on the arm by Cross as he flew right by Rammel. And Butts is going to shoot 2. First personal on Braden White. 4th team foul on the Coyotes. Cross thought it was on him. He was already walking over to the scorer's table, thinking it was his second personal. Butts' free throw is good. Ottawa gets back to a 10-point deficit. Range will come in for Cross. Haskins leads the way so far for Ottawa. He has 8. McNelly has 9 for the Coyotes. Butts hits both, and Ottawa gets within 9. Quick 4-0 run by Chris Butts. Gets Ottawa within 9 at 27-18. Butts guarding White. Just leaves it with Leach on the right wing. Leach to Range. Left side to Rammel. They'll lob it inside to Haller. Haller with the fadeaway jumper from 8 is good. He went over the top of Isaiah Palmer. Haller, the freshman from Andover, Kansas, played at Wichita North. And White tries to save it, and he throws it off the body of Butts after Butts had thought that White had knocked it out of bounds. Wesleyan with an 11-point lead, 29-18. White, left wing for Rammel. Throws the lob to Haller inside. Haller looks to finish at the rim, can't get it to go. Palmer with the rebound for the Braves. Palmer in transition. In the corner to Balday. Back to Palmer. Palmer driving in the lane, kicks it out to Jones. Jones, spinning, kicks it in the corner to Haskins. Haskins, back to Butts. 13 on the shot clock for the Braves. Nothing coming easy so far in Salina. Palmer in the lane, looking to go off the glass. It's no good. He falls to the floor. Rebound by Range. White in transition. White out to Leach. Leach to the free throw line. Back to Haller. Right side pass to White. They'll lob it down low to Range. Range backing in on Jones. Finds White in the corner. Pass will go to Leach. Leach losing the handle, and then a whistle and a foul called on Ottawa. Jones asking for a sub here. Going to go on Jones, his first personal. McDowell will come in for the Braves. For the Yotes, it'll be McNelly and Kramer. So all 5 starters on the floor, or 4 out of 5 starters. Brooks still on the bench here as Leach stays in. For Ottawa, it's Butts, Haskins, Palmer, McDowell, and Balday. Daniel Leach will shoot 2, a 68% foul, or 59% foul shooter this season. First one's good. That is a 17 foul on Ottawa. So he hits the front end of the 1-and-1. Braves are 2 for 2 from the foul line. Coyotes are 4 of 7. Second one for Leach is no good. McDowell with the board. Kansas Wesleyan by 12, 30-18. 6 minutes to go in the first half. But to McDowell. He works on Range. The fake inside by McDowell. He can't make the bunny from 3 feet. It just came up short. They'll leave it with Kramer. Kramer in transition will go to McNelly in the short corner. McNelly working on Palmer. Up top finds White. White open for 3. It's off the mark. Long rebound. Going to be picked up by Leach, and then a foul called on Ottawa. It's going to go on Butts. Right now the Coyotes just seem like they wanted a little bit more than Ottawa. Every loose ball going the way of the Coyotes. Brooks into the game for White. Leach shoots 2. He went 1 of 2 on his last possession. Played 19 minutes against St. Mary. Didn't score a point in that game as he hits his second free throw of the day here. The junior from Houston, Texas. He was 0 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from the three-point line. Had 2 rebounds and an assist. Did score 3 points against Ottawa in the December 8th meeting, where he made 1 three-pointer. Leach makes both, and the lead up to 14 ties the largest lead of the game for Kansas Wesleyan. 5:30 to play in the half. Balday left wing. Haskins looking to go by Brooks. Kicked it back to Balday on the left wing. 13 on the shot clock. But going baseline. Leaves it out to McDowell. He'll shoot the 3. It's off the mark. Now to see the last time Ottawa scored, it has been quite the drought here. Last 4 or 5 minutes. Range inside, looking to score off the glass. Ball's knocked straight in the air. Palmer has it for the Braves. But crossover dribble goes in the corner to Haskins. He'll step into another 3. It's good for Ryan Haskins. He has been the lone bright spot for the Braves. He has scored half of Ottawa's points here tonight. as he has 11. Haskins now 3 for 3 from behind the arc. McNelly in the lane looking to score. Palmer stays put, gets the rebound. 3-on-3 for Ottawa. Palmer goes by Kramer, gets in the lane, and then he's fouled on the way there. They're going to call him for the travel first. My goodness. And Palmer asking for a sub as Greisen will check in for him. Isaiah Palmer with only 2 points here in the first half, and Ottawa down by 12. 4:28 to go. Braves turned it over 11 times in this half. Kansas Wesleyan only 2. Kramer, right wing for Brooks. Throw it inside to Range. Range double team, kicks it out to Leach in the corner to Kramer. Kramer goes baseline. They'll kick it up top to McNelly. McNelly in the lane. Pass in the corner to Kramer for 3. It's in. Braves down by 14. Ties their largest deficit. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Driving his butt. He's looking for McDowell, and he throws it off the leg of Range. But will stay with Ottawa. 21 seconds on the shot clock. Inbounding for Ottawa will be Butts with 21 seconds on the shot clock. They'll lob it to Haskins near midcourt. 18 on the shot clock. Screen coming from McDowell. Haskins driving on Leach, and a whistle and a foul will be called on the Coyotes. That is the 15th foul. It's going to go on Nathan Leach. His first personal.
Nothing in there.
Inbound will go to Greisen in the corner. Down low to McDowell as he works on Range. Double team. McDowell takes the contact. Can't score over the top as it hits back rim. 3:39 left in the half. Ottawa down by 14. Kramer going baseline all the way to the bucket. Looks to score. Partially blocked. And then Butts was standing on the baseline. It'll go right back to Kansas Wesleyan with 21 on the shot clock. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong for the Braves here in the first half, as they trail by 14. Inbounds will go to Brooks in the right corner. He'll take a fadeaway three-pointer. It's good. And a 17-point lead for Kansas Wesleyan. This battle of 2 11-7 teams is quickly becoming a blowout here. Greisen for 3 from straight away. It's good, and a big response from Alex Greisen. It's Ottawa within 14 with 3:10 to go in the half. A big 3 minutes here to dictate the outcome of this game going into halftime. Brooks in the lane. Looked like he might have traveled, but fades away from the free throw line, and it's good. Brooks now with 11. Make it 12. 16-point lead. Largest lead of the game for Kansas Wesleyan. Greisen again in the corner for a 3. It's off the mark. Braves now 3 of 10 from the three-point line. Kramer again in transition. No one stopping ball as he'll leave it for Range. Layup's good and the foul. Ottawa trails 42-24. First personal on Greisen. Butts will come out. Bowie comes back in. White into the game. 42-24. Wesleyan lead. 2:37 to go in the half. Range looking to complete the three-point play. And he does. As he goes to... He's got 4 points on the evening now. Ball day to the right wing. Ottawa down by 19. Bowie sends Haskins to the wing. Dribble handoff with Greisen. Greisen dribbles behind the back as he gets to the free throw line. Bowie goes baseline. Bowie to McDowell. He'll shoot the 3 from straight away. It's off the mark. Bowie with the offensive rebound. 2:15 to go in the half. Ottawa down 43-24. Haskins guarded by White. Haskins throws it off the glass. It's no good either. Ottawa now down under 35% from the field. Pass down low to Range. He's all alone. And he'll score. 21-point lead for Kansas Wesleyan. 2 minutes to go in the half. Balday leaves it for McDowell. Layup's good. 45-26 Coyotes. Bowie trying to guard White up the floor. White to the wing. Spins the other way as he had a double screen. He'll use the one from range. White going between the legs. Goes left side for Kramer. Kramer guarded by Haskins. In the corner to White. Brooks for three. It's off the mark this time. Greisen with the rebound. Ottawa looks to push 3-on-3. Haskins in the wing. Goes baseline. Corner pass to Balday. Balday to the basket. Goes off the glass. Shot's no good. Ottawa had the offensive board, and it was taken away by a teammate, which then ended up in the hands of Brooks. Brooks for three. It's good. And they're going to count it as a two-pointer. Balday the other end. Layup's good, and they're going to call a charge on Ottawa as Brooks takes the charge. And that's going to go on Balday, his second personal, 10th team foul. When you think Ottawa's going to catch a break, doesn't go their way. They trail 47-26, 51 seconds left in the half. Kramer to Brooks, again for three on the wing. It's good. James Brooks has 17 in the half. As Bowie leaves it for Greisen. Greisen in the lane, and he's going to throw it out of bounds. They're going to say his last touch by Kansas Wesleyan.
Hey, you!
Ottawa down 50-26. Trail by 34. Inbound in the corner to Greisen, and he's going to be fouled first. They were going to call him for traveling, the same official that called the charge on the previous possession, which we had him last week as well against Sterling, and it didn't go our way either, so not surprising. 27.7 seconds left in the half. Ottawa down 50-26. Inbound to Bowie in the corner. Haskins takes a deep three. It's going to come up short. Does draw a rim, but Kramer with the board. And the Coyotes can hold for the last shot here. Ottawa down by 24. And Kramer just holds it near midcourt, guarded by Bowie. Screen coming from Brooks. Kramer with it. Driving in the lane. Fadeaway off the glass is good. And that'll do it for the half. As Kansas Wesleyan has doubled up Ottawa at the break, 52-26. We'll take a break. You're listening to Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is proud to be a sponsor of this Ottawa University Braves basketball broadcast and a supporter of OU Athletics. For Great Life membership options to the golf course and fitness center, just visit greatlifegolf.com/Ottawa. Go Braves!
Have you seen the Colosseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right, with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I came here to run cross country and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team. To be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe today and never miss a score by reading the Ottawa Herald sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $24 plus tax, and that includes internet access. Call the Ottawa Herald at 242-4700, option 2.
We train yearly to be iCar Gold certified because as cars and designs have changed to keep you safer, so have the collision repair procedures. And at CarStar Ottawa, your safety matters. Call CarStar 242-8916. Relax, we'll take it from here.
Back here is Ottawa down by 26, 52-26 at the break, as Kansas Wesleyan has led the whole way. Ottawa has not led in this game. First time out for the Braves happened at the 9:38 mark of the first half when it was 24-14. They called another one when it was 28-17. And then it just exploded out to a 26-point lead for the Coyotes at the break. We'll take another timeout. When we come back, we'll have your first half stats. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KLFO.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
There's no doubt a cold Kansas winter is headed our way. Is your heater up to the challenge? Call the pros at Adamson Brothers to make sure. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055. Chad Bruner, Director of the Ottawa Recreation Commission.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission would like to thank all of our volunteers for their service in helping with the ORC. These individuals play an important role in everything we do here. From all the ORC staff and board members, thank you.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Welcome back as Ottawa trails by 26 at the break. Looking at the stats so far, Kansas Wesleyan finished at 52% from the field. They made 5 3-pointers and were 7 of 10 from the foul line. They were led by James Brooks, 17 points, 2 rebounds, 3 of 7 from behind the arc. He made all 3 of those in the last 5 minutes of the half. Behind him, it is Braden White with 9, Jordan McNally with 6, A.J. Range with 6. Marquise Kramer had 5, Peyton Hatter finished with 2, Nathaniel Leach with 3, and Othello Cross with 4. Had 9 assists on 20 made buckets, 2 turnovers, and 6 steals. For Ottawa, 34% from the field, 30% from the three-point line, where they were 4 of 13 and just 2 of 2 from the foul line. They were led by Ryan Haskins, 11 points. Taz Jones had 4 points, 4 rebounds. Alex Greisen, 3 points, 3 boards. Isaiah Palmer, 2 points, 4 rebounds. Chris Butts with 4 points. Mason McDowell with 2. Ottawa with 6 assists on 10 made buckets, 14 turnovers, 1 block, and no steals. Fast break points was the only area where both teams were tied. They both had 6. Kansas Wesleyan off turnovers, 25-4. In the paint, Kansas Wesleyan 22-8. Second chance points, Kansas Wesleyan 9-4, and bench points 9-6 in favor of, yes, the Coyotes. Last field goal for Ottawa happened with 1:49 remaining in the first. Kansas Wesleyan scored with no time remaining in the half. Largest lead for Ottawa was none. Kansas Wesleyan was by 26, and that occurred with no time remaining in the half. Score was tied once, and there have been 0 lead changes. We're going to take another break. You're listening to Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KLFO.
I came here to run cross country, and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team. To be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
This is Eric Price, funeral director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Cosentino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Cosentino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948. Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO Sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055. Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe today and never miss a score by reading the Ottawa Herald sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $24 plus tax, and that includes internet access. Call the Ottawa Herald at 242-4700, option 2.
Have you seen the Coliseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right, with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
Welcome back as we will look at other games around the KCAC. On the men's side, Friends up on McPherson at the break, 38-23. Avila trails York, 37-26 at the break. Southwestern over St. Mary, 37-33. Bethel over Sterling, 38-36. Bethany trailing Tabor, 55-46. Go through the finals on the women's side one more time. Tabor, 54-53 over Bethany. McPherson over Friends, 73-64. Bethel over Sterling, 70-68. Avila over York, 58-39. Southwestern falls to St. Mary, 72-62, and Kansas Wesleyan defeats Ottawa, 61-53. We're going to take another break. You're listening to Ottawa Braves basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a brave. Visit ottawa.edu. If you were given the gift of jewelry this holiday from Sutton's Jewelry, then you know how much you mean to the person who gave it to you. Whether it's a ring, necklace, pendant, or custom-made piece, you can see the beauty of the cut, color, and design that Kathy, Phil, and everyone at Sutton's Jewelry took the time to make sure was just right for you. If you didn't get the gift of jewelry from Sutton's Jewelry this season, maybe it's time to take matters into your own hands. Visit Sutton's Jewelry at 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. Open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5:30, Saturdays 10 to 2, and open anytime online at suttonsjewelryinc.com.
This is Eric Price, funeral director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is proud to be a sponsor of this Ottawa University Braves basketball broadcast and a supporter of OU Athletics. For Great Life membership options to the golf course and fitness center, just visit greatlifegolf.com/Ottawa. Go Braves!
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
It doesn't matter if you're in the game or just working around the house. Injuries can happen, but not all of them require a trip to the ER. Ransom Memorial Health's Express Care Clinic can help. They're now open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Ransom Memorial Health, providing you with remarkable care. Visit ransom.org.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Prearrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your prearrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it. Let's hear it. The Grammys are coming. And it's the most exciting field of nominees in years. Who will take home the award for Best New Artist? Chloe and Halle, Luke Combs, Greta Van Fleet, Her, Dua Lipa, Margot Price, Phoebe Rexha, or Georgia Smith.
And the Grammy
goes to... It's music's biggest night on music's biggest stage, the Grammys. Let's hear it. Sunday night, February 10th, CBS.
Geico presents Unhelpful Home Improvement How-Tos.
A slippery bathroom floor can result in expensive hospital bills. So today, I'll show you how to cushion a serious fall by filling your bathroom with thousands of plastic balls. Just nail a piece of plywood across the doorway and dump in 2,000 multicolored plastic balls.
You could try to protect yourself with a bathroom full of plastic balls, or you could get liability coverage through the Geico Insurance Agency. Visit geico.com and see how affordable renter's insurance can be.
Indeed knows it's hard to find qualified candidates when you're hiring.
It's like finding a unicorn.
But when you post your job on Indeed, it's easy to find people with the skills you need.
Nurse practitioner, 4+ years experience, acute care certification.
Indeed has a huge pool of amazing candidates and screener tools that help you find your most qualified applicants.
Whoa, an entire short list of unicorns.
Now, get a $50 credit to give your first job posting premium placement at Indeed.com/credit. Terms, conditions, quality standards, and usage limits apply. Additional terms online.
Welcome back. As we'll give you a little bit of positive news here. Men's wrestling defeated Bethany College tonight in Wilson Fieldhouse 32-9 on senior night, guaranteeing them at least a share of the KCAC championship. Their final duel in KCAC play will be on February 7th at the University of St. Mary in Leavenworth. So potentially a conference crown, unblemished conference crown for Ottawa as they knock off Bethany 32-29 on senior night at Wilson Fieldhouse. So congratulations to men's wrestling as they get a big win today. Other events going on at Ottawa this week. Competitive dance and competitive cheer will be at Baker on Friday. That one in Baldwin City. That says it is slotted. It'll be probably sometime in the afternoon. So it says TBA currently. Women's tennis will be at a scrimmage against Cali College, that one in Ottawa. Baseball starts their season on Friday with a doubleheader against William Baptist University. That one's at 12 p.m. Central Time. Men's tennis also playing against Cali College on Friday at 2 p.m. Men's volleyball, who knocked off Missouri Valley last night in Wilson Fieldhouse in their first home game of the season. They will take on Dort in Ottawa on Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Men's bowling will be at the McKendree Baker Invitational in Fairview Heights, Illinois, along with women's bowling. Men's track and field will be at the Lion Open in Joplin, Missouri. Men's wrestling will be at the Missouri Valley Open in Marshall, Missouri. Baseball gets another doubleheader on Saturday, and men's volleyball will take on Cardinal Stritch on Saturday. So some positive news here so far. Braves down 52-26 as we start the second half. Looks like the same starting five for the Coyotes. They will come out with Braden White, James Brooks, A.J. Range, Marquise Kramer, and Jordan McNelly. For the Braves, their starting five of Haskins, Bryson, Palmer, Mallory, and Jones. It'll be Coyote basketball start the second half. And we'll see what this team is made of. Right now, down 26, you're playing for pride. How deep do you want to dig here before you start thinking about Saturday's matchup against Bethel? Inbound will go to White. Guarded by Mallory. Mallory staying on White as he goes back to the right wing. Brooks open for three. Comes off the pick. It draws rim, and that's it. But Kramer there for the offensive board. White gets it back at the free throw line. Down low, they'll go to Range. Range working on Jones. Pass is going to be stolen by Haskins. Haskins 1-on-3. Haskins to the basket. It's blocked by James Brooks. And Braden White comes up the floor. Kramer to White, who goes in the lane. Looks like he might have traveled. He'll kick it back out to Kramer for a three. It's good. Biggest lead of the game for the Coyotes. They go up 55-26. 29-point lead for Kansas Wesleyan. They'll lob it inside for Jones as he works on range. Reverse layup's good for Jones. 59-28, 55-28 Coyotes. 19 minutes to play in the game. Braves down by 27. White Double team coming as Palmer traps him. Pass goes down low. Brooks finds himself wide open from 5 feet. And he'll score. He's got 21. Make it 19, excuse me. Palmer looking to get in the lane. Going by McNelly. He's going to be fouled by Range. As he got up into the body of Palmer, and he'll shoot 2. Palmer with just 2 points in the first half. He had 4 rebounds. Palmer coming off that 28-point performance on last Thursday, where he was 8 of 17 from the field. Went to the foul line 10 times in that game. This is the first time tonight he's been to the foul line, and the first one's no good. Game playing out exactly how it did a year ago when Ottawa came in here and lost 84-69 in a game they never led that night either. Second free throw for Palmer is no good. Rebound by Brooks. 57-28, Kansas Wesleyan. 18:30 to go in the game. Kramer guarded by Haskins. Left side to McNelly. Now to White on the wing. Pick and roll with Range. White goes all the way to the bucket. He'll leave it with McNelly, and then a foul will be called inside on Ottawa. It's going to go on Haskins, and McNelly will shoot 2. First team foul on Ottawa here in the second half. McNelly with 9 points and 4 boards. His first free throw is good. McNelly, the junior from Salina, the transfer from Cloud County. McNelly's second, good as well. It is a 31-point lead for Kansas Wesleyan. 18-19 to play in the game. Palmer. Screen coming from Jones. Palmer in the corner. It'll go to Greisen. Greisen loses the handle. It's going to be stolen. White with the ball. He'll find Brooks. In transition, 2-on-1. It's going to be taken away by Greisen, and then he's fouled by McNelly. That will be his second personal. Team's second. Braves quickly going in transition. They tried to trap. Pass in the corner to Greisen. He shoots for 3. It's good. Now it's Greisen. Has hit 2 out of 3 from behind the arc tonight. Braves down 59-31. White, left side for Brooks. Inside it goes to Range. Range on Jones. Range backing in on Jones. They find Brooks open for 3 again. It's good. Not sure how you lose James Brooks. Braves found a way to do it on that possession. 62-31. Palmer steps into a 2. It's off the mark. Rebound, and now a 3-on-1 here for Kansas Wesleyan. Kramer with the lob to Brooks. Layup's good. Not good enough for a dunk, but good enough for a layup. Mallory in the right corner. That'll find Jones. Jones in the lane. Takes the contact, scores over the top of Brooks. 64-33, Kansas Wesleyan. James Brooks has 24. And a foul called on Palmer. It's going to go on Jones. His first personal. Second team foul on the Braves. Kramer, dribble handoff with White on the left wing. White spins by Haskins, gets in the lane, goes by one defender, then scores off the glass. 33-point lead for Kansas Wesleyan. 16:40 to go in the game. Haskins in the corner. It's going to be stolen away by Kramer. And they're going to say it was last touched by Kramer. Ottawa going to go with a fresh 5 here. As McDowell, Balde, Patrick, Kobe Mead, the 6'1 junior from Salme, Missouri, and Daryl Bowie come in. Mead hit a big three-pointer against Sterling on Thursday. Played 8 minutes. Has played some productive minutes for Ottawa on the second half of the KCAC schedule. McDowell under the bucket, tries to score, and he does over range from 4 feet. 56-35. Kramer down low to range, layup's good. As Kramer just drove it the length of the floor, and Ottawa didn't stop the ball. Bowie to the bucket, looks to score off the glass. It comes up short. Meade with the offensive rebound. He'll get it to McDowell, and then he loses it out of bounds. We're going to say Kramer touched it last, so it'll stay with Ottawa. They're going to reset the shot clock here. No, they're going to put 27 on the shot clock. Meade to inbound. Throw it to Bowie in the backcourt. Patrick looking left wing. He'll leave it for Meade. Meade looks to drive, goes short corner. That goes to Patrick. Patrick on range. To McDowell. McDowell with the runner from 5 feet. And Mason McDowell scores again as he's got 6 for the last 4 for the Braves. Ball's on the floor. White picks it up. He'll go to Brooks. And Brooks might have traveled. White going baseline. Spins in the lane. Still in the lane. Layup is going to be blocked by McDowell. Out of bounds. 15:35 remaining in the game. Ottawa down 68-37. Kramer to inbound for the Coyotes. Goes to, still trying to get it in. It's going to go to Brooks. Brooks comes off the screen. Fadeaway three-pointer is going to be short. Maybe a heat check there for James Brooks. Bowie looking to go by White. Hits the basket, and he's got to be fouled, and he'll shoot 2. And for Braden White, that'll be his second personal, 3rd team foul on Kansas Wesleyan. Bowie's first free throw is no good. Ottawa's missed 4 in a row from the foul line. On the night, Braves are 2 of 5. Leach into the game, Ramels into the game as well. As Brooks and White take a seat. Darryl Bowie trying to make 1 of 2, and it comes up short. Range with the board. Ottawa now 2 of 6. Bowie gets the steal. Looks to score, can't do it with the layup from 4 feet. Thought he was going to take some contact there from Kramer and didn't get it. Leach, left wing, right side to McNelly. McNelly going baseline. He'll leave it for Range. Range scores, and he's fouled. And it's 70-37. Third team foul on the on Ottawa, as it's going to go on McDowell, his first personal. Free throw in and out for Range. Can't finish the three-point play. Bowie all the way to the bucket. His shot's blocked. He'll stay with Ottawa as it goes out of bounds. A fellow cross into the game for Kansas Wesleyan, as Range will check out. 14:54 to play. Ottawa down 70-37. Patrick, his pass going to be stolen away by McNelly. Ottawa's 16th turnover of the game. Patrick trying to guard McNelly. He'll go to Ramel, left wing for Leach. Screen coming from Croft. Leach to the bucket. Kicks it in the corner to McNelly for 3. It's good. And it's 73-37, Kansas Wesleyan. Three-pointer from Bowie. It's off the mark. Rebound by Kramer. McNelly, left side, goes to Ramel. Ramel in the lane, left side for McNelly. Pass in the corner to Leach. Ottawa down 73-37. Three-pointer in the corner again for McNelly. It's good. 39-point lead for Kansas Wesleyan. And McNelly now with 17. Meade getting in the lane, goes down low to McDowell. He works on cross. Fade away from McDowell is good as he's got 8. 76-39, 37-point lead. And an offensive foul will be called on Kramer. And all 5 starters coming into the game for Ottawa. It'll be Haskins, Mallory, Jones, Bryson, and Palmer. In for Kansas Wesleyan. It's going to be Peyton Hatter. The offensive foul was called on Kramer. Palmer with the ball, looks to score off the glass. He's fouled on the arm. He's going to shoot 2. Going to go on Leach. His second personal. Team's 5th. Palmer to shoot 2. 0 for 2 from the line tonight. That's 2 total points. Hits his first free throw. It's 76-40. Palmer with 13. Palmer second up and good. Ottawa down by 36, 76-40. Ottawa going with a little bit of pressure. They'll go to Ramel. And Ramel looked like he might have crossed half court. Officials missed it as he went back into the backcourt, and then he finds Kramer. Kramer, guarded by Mallory, kicks it over to Ramel. And they're going to go with a pick and roll with Ramel. Ramel into the corner to Hatter. Hatter to the foul line. Right side to Ramel. Step back jumper is going to be blocked by Palmer. And then they save it into play. And it's going to be a shot clock violation. And they're going to say it was a jump ball with 1 second on the shot clock, which would have been given the ball to Ottawa. And instead it's a jump ball, and it'll go Ottawa's way, but that means the arrow goes the other way now on the next jump ball. So another unfortunate break for the Braves as they're down 76-41. 13 minutes to go in the game. Haskins in the right wing, kicks it over to Palmer. Palmer to the elbow, goes to Mallory. In the corner to Greisen for 3. He'll step into another one. It's no good this time. Ramel with the board. Looks to push in transition. Ramel, and another foul called on Ottawa. Going to go on Haskins. His second personal, 4th team foul. Kramer inbounds. We'll go to Hatter. Hatter to the foul line. Leaves it with Leach. Leach out to Kramer for 3. It's off the mark this time. Rebound by Jones. Jones will just bring it up himself as they'll go to Mallory. Mallory, pass down low, is going to be picked up by Greisen, and then he's hit on the arm and will shoot 2. Going to go on Ramel, his second personal. 7th team foul. No, team foul number 6, excuse me. Greisen was 6 tonight. Free throw for Greisen is good. Kramer will check out of the game for Brooks. Greisen's 70% shooter from the foul line this year. Free throw's good. And it's 76-43 Kansas. Wesleyan. Ottawa again going full court press. They're able to break it with a couple passes. It gets to Brooks over midcourt. They're going to trap him on the wing. Brooks pass inside to going to be taken away by Mallory, and then a length of the floor pass. Not looking is Mallory, and it's stolen by Ramel. Ramel to cross inside, and a reach-in foul called on Ottawa. This is going to go on Taz Jones. So Cross will shoot 2. They're going to say he was in the process of shooting. He had just received the pass. Now they will say it is on the floor. It'll be Ramel to inbound with 26 on the shot clock, 12:06 to play, and the Coyotes up 76-43. Ramel, his pass is stolen away by Haskins as Jones got a hand on it. Palmer in transition, looks to score over Hatter and does off the glass, and he's fouled. Goes on Peyton Hatter, his first personal, 7th team foul. Palmer will shoot the and one, and it's good. Ottawa within 30, 12 minutes to go. Ottawa traps again with Greisen and Ramel. They're going to say Greisen called for his 3rd personal. 2nd personal, 6th-team foul on the Braves. Ramel will inbound here in front of us. And they're going to stop the play. And now they're going to, it was on a 4 count. And so now Kansas Wesleyan will inbound it, as it will go to Brooks through his hands, but he gets it back. Brooks right side for Ramel. Greisen staying on him. Out to Brooks. Brooks loses the handle, gets it back. Goes right through his hands again, now back to Hatter. Hatter, crossover dribble, looking to get in the lane. Kicks it up top to Ramel. Deep 3 on the way is good. Get that one from Lindsberg. 79-46. Palmer attacks the bucket. Might have been fouled. No whistle. Cross with the rebound. 11:15 to play. 79-46. Kansas Wesleyan. Leach all the way to the bucket, and he'll score. And it's 81-46 Kansas Wesleyan. Greisen on Ramel. We'll go down low to Jones. He works on Cross. Jones looks to go off the glass, and now he's fouled. He'll shoot 2. For Cross, that's his 2nd personal. 8th team foul on Kansas Wesleyan. Free throw for Jones is good. 9 points for Jones. He's got 5 rebounds as well. Second good for Jones. Ottawa at 39% from the field. Kansas Wesleyan at 55%. 10:55 to go. Hatter, right side for Leach. Leach back to Hatter. Up top to Ramel. 81-48 Kansas Wesleyan. 10:44 to go. Ramel almost taken away by Greisen, but he tracks it down near midcourt. Ramel driving on Greisen, probably traveled. They'll leave it with Brooks, and taking it away is Greisen in transition. Greisen leaves it for Mallory. They'll lob it for Jones, and he'll slam it down with 2 hands. A little bit of energy there for the Braves. They trail by 31. 10:19 to go, but Jones with the emphatic 2-handed dunk. Ramels in the lane, has it stripped away, and going the other way is Ottawa. Mallory in transition. Mallory to Haskins, layup's no good, rebound by Leach. And now Kansas Wesleyan 3-on-1. Ramel to the bucket, and it's blocked by Jones, and they're going to say that the basket's good. They're going to say Ramel's bucket is good as Jones went up and blocked it, but the officials say he hit the backboard first. All 5 players out of the game, so it'll be Patrick, Butt, Balde, McDowell, and Meade. Braves down 83-50. We hit the 10-minute mark in the second half. Kansas Wesleyan outscored Ottawa 29-24 here in the second half. Meade driving, looking to get in the lane. They'll leave it for McDowell, who can't score, but he's going to shoot 2. The reach in on Hatter. The 9th team foul on Kansas Wesleyan. Second personal on Hatter. McDowell McDowell's free throw's good. McDowell with 9 points tonight. McDowell's second's no good. Cross with the board. Grant. That is Braden White in the corner to Hatter. Hatter's jumper from 15 is off the mark this time. Meade had it. Now he gets it back. He tipped the rebound to himself. Meade on the wing. Up top to McDowell. Thought he was going to take that three. They'll go to Butts. Butts driving. Leaves it with Meade. Meade shoots the three and tries to bank it off the glass. So we'll go back to Patrick. Ottawa gets the offensive rebound in the corner. McDowell. Balday driving to the bucket. Goes by a defender. Can't get it to go. Rebound tipped in the air into the hands of Leach. Leach in transition to the basket. Scores. 85-30. Or 85-51, excuse me. Kansas Wesleyan. Patrick. Pass down low to McDowell. McDowell's jumper is good from 4 feet. Turned around and realized how close he was to the bucket and just lays it in. Ottawa going to trap. The long pass is going to make it to Hatter. Hatter's layup's good as McDowell trying not to pick up a foul. Length of the floor pass finds Patrick. He'll kick it in the corner to Meade. Meade to Butts. 8:28 to go. Ottawa down 87-53. Patrick, backdoor cut, finds Balday. They'll leave it with Meade. Layup's good. Unselfish basketball that time for Ottawa. Balday makes the extra pass, and Ottawa gets the layup from Meade. Leach in the corner. Hatter for three. It's going to be off the mark. Rebound by McDowell, and it's tipped out of bounds by Othello Cross. Braves have trailed, I believe, by as many as 37. I have to confirm that after the game. And Butts dribbles it off his foot. McDowell gets it back, and then he steps out of bounds. So they're going to call the blocking foul first on Kansas Wesleyan. So McDowell will shoot two, as that is the 10th team foul on Ottawa, or on Kansas Wesleyan against Ottawa. Braves will have to regroup as they have a talented Bethel team coming in Wilson Fieldhouse on Saturday. Tip scheduled for 5 p.m. Ottawa looks to rebound in that one. McDowell's free throw no good. Ottawa from the line is 10 of 16. Make it 11 of 17 as the second one is good. 87-56 Kansas Wesleyan. Braden White trap, but goes right through it. Gets by all 4 Ottawa defenders. White to the basket off the glass. Shot's no good. Rebound on Kansas Wesleyan, and say it was last touched by the Coyotes as it goes out of bounds. .7:40 to play. Ottawa down by 31. Butts to the left wing. Leaves it with Balday. Balday in the corner to Patrick. He'll shoot the three. It's an air ball. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Kansas Wesleyan. Jones into the game as Patrick will come out. And for Kansas Wesleyan will be number 3, Trey Gilbert. 6'3" freshman from Holcomb, Kansas. Watch Gilbert play in the JV game before the women's game. Scored big numbers for the Coyotes. Jones can't finish the first one, gets the ball back, and then a reaching foul will be called on White. So Jones will shoot 2. Jones has 12 for the Braves. Free throw for Jones is good. Jones with 12 points on 5 of 6 shooting. Now 3 of 3 from the foul line. As he's got 14 as he hits the second. 87-58, 7:18 to play. Ottawa again going full court press. Gilbert back to White. White guarded by Butts. White Driving in the lane, dribbles it off his leg, and it's going to be a turnover on Kansas Wesleyan. Ottawa has been outscored in the second half, 37-36. My apologies, 35-32. But dribble handoff with Meade. In the corner, it goes to Butt. Butt going down low, it's stolen by Othello Cross. Just kind of telegraphed that bounce pass. He was looking for Jones inside. Hatter. Leaves it with Gilbert. Gilbert to Leach. Screen from Cross. He'll leave it outside to Hatter. He'll score. It's 89-58 Kansas Wesleyan. 6:25 to play. But to Meade. Meade spins through the double team, kicks it out to Balday. In the corner, it goes to McDowell. McDowell baseline, throws it to Butt. In the corner to McDowell. He'll take a step back three. It's off the mark this time, and a push off will be called on Ottawa. Going to go on Kobe Meade. His second, 7th team foul on the Braves. And we will walk the length of the floor here. CJ Weathers comes in, the freshman from Allen, Texas. In for Ottawa will be Eli Ponce, 6'2" freshman from Rome, Texas. In for Kansas Wesleyan will be number 24, Ethan Spear. Butts will check out. White. Free throw's good. (90-58), Kansas Wesleyan, 6:08 to play. Second on the way for White's good. Trevin Rucker will come in, not even listed on the roster. Brendan Ganaway will come in. So Rucker will have to add to our roster sheet here into the game. And McDowell looks to score off the glass and does. 91-60 K-Dub. 5:54 to play. Ganaway out to Rucker. Gilbert. Guarded by Ponce. Ganaway. Pass goes in the corner to Rucker. Ganaway asking for a screen. He'll get it. Attacks the bucket, looking to score. Goes off the glass, and he's fouled, and the bucket's good. 93-60 Kansas Wesleyan. For Jones, that is his fourth personal. And Connor Kagi comes into the game for Ottawa. 6'8" junior. 6'8" junior from Ashland, Oregon. Jones will come out of the game. Ganaway's and one is good. So for Ottawa, it is McDowell, Kagi, Butt, Ponce, and Meade. Bowie, dribble handoff with Meade. McDowell, dribble handoff with Ponce. Screen coming from Meade. Bowie in the corner to Meade for three. He'll hit it. Kobe Meade continues to gain confidence on the offensive side of the floor, and that can only mean good things for the Braves going forward. Rucker guarded by Bowie. 5 minutes to play in the game. 94-63, Kansas Wesleyan lead. Rucker in the lane. Kicks it in the corner for a three. It's good. As Ganaway hits the three. The junior from Houston, the transfer from Southern. Meade with another three. It's no good this time. Rebound be pulled down by Weathers. Ganaway. Left side for Spear. Now to Gilbert. Gilbert to Ganaway. Ganaway working the pick and roll. Right wing pass to Rucker. Rucker in the lane, looking to score with the floater. It's good. 99-63, Kansas Wesleyan, 4:10 to go. McDowell, down low to Kagi. Kagi looking to score off the glass and does with the right hand. 99-65. 4 minutes to play. Rucker goes right by Bowie, gets in the lane. Three-pointer on the way from Ganaway's in and out. Offensive rebound. Putback's no good by Gilbert. Bowie in transition. Bowie to McDowell. McDowell layup's good with the foul on the reverse. McDowell now with 16. Braves football fans, I was more worried about Connor Kagi on that play as Rucker crashed into his right knee, but he seems to be okay. Watching him run up the floor, but one of those oh no moments as a Braves football fan. Free throw's no good from McDowell, and Kagi looks okay. Ponce on the wing, and they will leave it for Spear. Over to Rucker. Asks for a screen as he's going to get it from Cadre Lane, the junior from Lawrence, University of Indianapolis transfer. Ball is on the floor. As Bowie tries to pick it up, he'll find Kagi. Kagi in transition to the bucket, loses the handle, and then a whistle and a block inside, as that is going to go on Rucker, and Kagi will shoot two. The first personal on Rucker. The only player on my roster that hasn't played tonight is Evan Smith, freshman from Spring. As Kagi hits the first one, he's got three. Mason will check out of the game with 16. Jordan Ramirez Jennings, number 44, will come in, the senior from Topeka. Got it right the first time. Second good for Kagi. And he's got 4 off the bench. Ottawa down 30 with 3 minutes and 13 seconds to play. Rucker, left side for Ganaway. Ganaway driving baseline to the bucket, looking to score and does over Kagi. Kansas Wesleyan hits the century mark, 101-69. Ponce left open on the other side. It's an air ball. Put back from Meade, though, is good. 101-71. 2:45 to play. Pass is going to be stolen by Bowie as he works in transition. His layup is good. 2:35 to go, 101-73. Trying to see here the last time Ottawa and we will look and see here. Last time Ottawa gave up 100 points in a loss this season was to Southwestern. That one was back on November 17th when Braves fell 101-82. But that was it. So second time this season Braves give up 100 and lose the game. Free throw for Rucker, in and out. Rebound to Kagi, and then a foul will be called on Kansas Wesleyan. It'll go on Cadre Lane. Braves back in action on Saturday. They will see Bethel College. See how they are doing right now, as they are leading Sterling 66-59, 7:33 remaining in the second. Southwestern trailing St. Mary's 68-67. 4:44 to play in the game. Kagi's free throw's good. Avila on top of York 66-62. Tabor beats Bethany 75-70. A little bit of a backwards night here in the KCAC, and Southwestern in danger of losing. Only team that really took care of business is Friends, as they're up 82-44 on McPherson. You kind of expected that, though, after the tough loss to Southwestern over the weekend. Three-pointer from Lane is on the way. It's off the mark. Rebound by Meade. 101-75, and another reach-in foul will be called on Kansas Wesleyan. 2:06 to play. Braves have been outscored. Oh, no, we are tied at 49 here in the second half. Bowie's free throw's good. 101-76. Braves are going to fall to 14-11 at 11-8. That puts them into sole fifth place, which would find them back here for the KCAC tournament first round, which there are 5 games to go before that happens, so we'll have to see where Ottawa finishes. But trying to score inside is one of the subs for Kansas Wesleyan. That was C.J. Weathers. Ponce takes a fadeaway jumper. It's good for Eli Ponce. 101-78. 1:44 to go. And a whistle and a foul called on Ottawa, and we'll go the length of the floor as that is the 10th team foul on Ottawa. A foul is called on Bowie, his third personal. So Ganaway will walk 90 feet to shoot the free throw. Remaining schedule for Kansas Wesleyan. They actually have a break. They will not play Saturday. So they will be playing at Bethel the following Wednesday. Ganaway hits 1 of 2. 102-78. 1:40 to play in the game. Ramirez Jennings dribble handoff with Ponce. Ponce runs into lane, but keeps his dribble. Dribble handoff now with Meade. Meade in the lane, has it ripped away, gets it back. He'll find Ponce. Ponce open from 10 feet. This one comes up short. Rebound by Gilbert for Kansas Wesleyan. As Ottawa again looks to trap, and a reach-in foul called on Bowie with 1:22 to go. That's his 4th personal. Ottawa will be at home against Bethel on Saturday in Wilson Fieldhouse, 5 o'clock tip. Take a look and see who the Braves have down the stretch, as they will be at York next Wednesday, then at McPherson on that following Saturday. And they'll take on number 1 Oklahoma Wesleyan on the 13th of February. And they'll finish up at the University of St. Mary's. So 5 games left on the season. The Braves are going to lose here. There's about 1:10 left in the game. Ramirez Jennings pass down low to Kagi as he got pushed in from behind from Gilbert. And Kagi's going to shoot 2. Connor Kagi's put together some good minutes tonight as he's got 6. For the Kansas Wesleyan football team that's sitting directly in front of us on the other side of the floor. This is their first chance to see Connor Kagi as well. Did not play against the Coyotes in that matchup. Salina is going to go down in the books as not a fun place for Ottawa University athletics this season. But hey, maybe we'll see him in the tournament. You never know. And Ganaway will be called for an offensive foul for the push-off on Darryl Bowie. 1:01 to play. 103-80. Ganaway's second personal. Bowie would dribble handoff with Meade. Meade with a screen coming from Kagi. He'll find Ponce open for 3. It's off the front rim. Meade with the offensive board out to Bowie. Bowie steps into a 3. It's off the mark. Rebound by Gilbert. 40 seconds left in the game. Braves are down 26 at the break. They were down by 36 here in the second half. Layup's no good as the shot is blocked by Meade. In transition, it's Bowie. Bowie will leave it for Kagi. Goes right by him. And going the length of the floor and dunking it home for Kansas Wesleyan is going to be C.J. Weathers. 105-80 the score. Kagi looking to score. He's fouled on the arm and will shoot 2. 15 seconds left. Foul goes on Spear, his second personal. We'll see if Ottawa remembers that dunk late in the game here by Weathers. They see him again in the KCAC tournament here in a few weeks. Free throw for Kagi's good. Well, we know Connor Kagi's shoot free throws. as he has made 5 of 5. And he has a chance to get into double figures. And he does. Connor Kagi into double figures for the first time this season as he scores 10. 105-82 is going to be our final here in the Mabee Arena as Ottawa falls to the Kansas Wesleyan Coyotes. And we will just go ahead and wrap it up as the clock will ring here, and we'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
I came here to run cross country, and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team, to be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
Geico presents unhelpful home improvement how-tos.
A slippery bathroom floor can result in expensive hospital bills. So today, I'll show you how to cushion a serious fall by filling your bathroom with thousands of plastic balls. Just nail a piece of plywood across the doorway and dump in 2,000 multicolored plastic balls.
You could try to protect yourself with a bathroom full of plastic balls, or you could get liability coverage through the Geico Insurance Agency. Visit geico.com and see how affordable renter's insurance can be.
Chaos unfolds as Taco Bell's beloved nacho fries vanish yet again.
When fries, seasoned in Mexican spices and dipped in warm nacho cheese sauce, disappear,
Daddy, what's happening?
one man must go
What if they were in a different space-time continuum?
to bring them back.
Good luck, Dr. Conrad. The world is counting on you.
Taco Bell's nacho fries are coming back, even if he doesn't. Now serving at participating locations for a limited time only.
What's up, guys? It's Elena. And when it comes to dating, many people say love has gotten lost. But if you still believe in love, Match is the app for you. Match has created millions of love stories. They've been #1 in first and second dates, #1 in marriages, and over 1 million babies made. Plus, the Match app got rid of swiping, so people put more thought into their choices. You can now view photos and read more about the people you see. So download the Match app for free today and find someone who believes in love just like you do.
Welcome back. Ottawa falls tonight 105-82 to Kansas Wesleyan. We're joined by head coach Aaron Stephenthal. Coach, Kansas Wesleyan just kind of got off to a hot start, and it was just tough to stop them once they got going offensively as they end up with 105 points.
Yeah, we were very good. We definitely weren't very tough, and I mean, we let a team that scores 70 points a game score 100 points. We turned it over. We couldn't get a stop. We couldn't get a 50-50 ball. They were a much better team all across the board, and it starts with the coaching staff, and you know, we'll get back at it and see if we can't get better tomorrow.
Well, Coach, with the game kind of in hand with about 10 minutes to go, you're able to get some subs into the game, some guys that don't play a whole lot. But when you look at the final stat line, Connor Kagi comes off the bench to score 10. I'm trying to see where Eli Ponce hit a jumper. Bowie hit a 3. I'm trying to think of some other. Jordan Ramirez got some minutes. But some opportunities for some guys to get in the game that don't usually play and maybe rest your starters a little bit and get ready for Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to those guys to get some minutes, but obviously we don't want an expense of a blowout. Yeah. So we want the expense of us blowing someone else out. So, you know, those guys are good guys, and they deserve some minutes, and we'd like it to be when we're blowing somebody out. So hopefully we can right the ship and turn the tables on Bethel here and just get better. So we got our tails kicked in every facet of the game, and we got to do a better job.
Won a tight one in North Newton earlier this year by 5 points against Bethel, a team that is very young, has a lot of athleticism, and you know it's definitely going to be a shootout in Wilson Fieldhouse on Saturday. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be the same thing. If we'll commit to guarding and doing some things like that, we have a chance. And if we don't, we'll get our tails kicked again. So that's the bottom line. If we're not going to guard, you know, I guess we'll sit back in the zone and hope they miss. Well, Coach, thanks for joining us. We'll see you on Saturday. We'll take a break. You've been listening to Braves Basketball, 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
What it means to be, you brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
24/7, 365. You're up and at 'em every day, so you don't want something like Medicare Part D to slow you down. At Walgreens, we'll take care of your Medicare Part D prescriptions, saving you time and money. Make the switch to Walgreens today and get more by earning 100 balance reward points and save up to $5 on each Medicare Part D prescription when Walgreens is your preferred pharmacy. Walgreens, trusted since 1901. Prescription savings applies to Tier 1 generics when you fill at a preferred versus a non-preferred pharmacy on select plans. Points can't be earned in New York, New Jersey, or Arkansas. Other restrictions and limitations apply.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it. Let's hear it. The Grammys are coming, and it's the most exciting field of nominees in years. Who will take on the award for Best New Artist? Chloe and Halle, Luke Combs, Greta Van Fleet, Her, Dua Lipa, Margot Price, Phoebe Rexha, or Georgia Smith. And the Grammy
goes to...
It's music's biggest night on music's biggest stage, the Grammys. Let's hear it. Sunday night, February 10th, CBS.
I can't believe it.
That we're in an elevator with a puma?
No, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on my car insurance with Geico.
Could you hit 7 for me? Okay, no need to. That's fine. I'm good.
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Welcome back. Braves fall to 14-11, 11-8 in KCAC. Leading scorer for Ottawa tonight was Mason McDowell. He had 16 on 7 of 12 shooting. Connor Kagi finished with 10. Taz Jones had 14. Ryan Haskins with 11. Alex Bryson had 8. Isaiah Palmer with 7. Eli Ponce with 2. Bowie with 3. Chris Butts had 4. Kobe Meade had 7 for the Braves, 41% from the field. They did outscore Kansas Wesleyan in the second half, 56-53, but were outscored 52-26 in the first half, which is why they fall by a final of 105-82. I want to thank Larson Johnson back at the station, and for everyone listening and sticking it out with us here in the second half. I want to thank you as well, as we'll be back on air on Saturday as the Braves will take on Bethel College from Wilson Fieldhouse. Tip set for 5 o'clock. Superstand's Cleaning pregame show at 4:45. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. Braves fall 105-82. You've been listening to Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed this Ottawa University Braves basketball broadcast on KOFO. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Quality Structures Incorporated, Ransom Memorial Health, Ottawa University, and by Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Superstand's Cleaning Service, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank, Costantino's Price Chopper. Ottawa University basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Adamson Brothers, Dingle & Son Mortuary, CarStar, C.S. Cunningham Construction, and by Leon's, the Ottawa Herald, Great Life Golf and Fitness, Arvest Bank, the City of Ottawa, and State Farm Agent Keith King. For more information about our next OU Sports broadcast, log on to the KOFO Sports page at KOFO.com and listen to 103.7 FM and 1220 for the KOFO Sports Calendar. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.
My name is Mary Walker, and I'm here today with my fellow Justin and Dorsey, Anthony Lucia. If you had one thing you wanted to share with aspiring rodeo athletes, what would it be?
Never, ever give up. In life's arena or the rodeo arena, you're going to have ups and downs. You're going to have victories and defeats. Always keep looking up and keep pushing forward. Hard work always works. That's what my dad said.